Did we come up against the white man mantra of it's complicated? I think we did, folks. Here we are again.
Well, hang on, what colour are you?
Responding
hang on, what colour are you?
I'm sadly of your camp, Piers.
You're white.
Clear
But that's
on
not my
something
question
that is
for you.
well known within
question for you
Israel.
is, should Hamas...
That is
okay,
that
but my question for you is... Sorry, you have to answer my question, or I'll move on to somebody else.
I'm still going to your question.
No, answer my question.
Sweetheart, I just do analysis.
I'm not your sweetheart. I'm not your daddy. I'm not any of these stupid little giants. Why don't you just answer my question? I would actually say whether Hamas has power after this is a pretty damn serious question. Tart or dad? No, I'm done with you. I'm sorry. I'm done with you, Myriam. You're a complete. I do actually on my own show. I do on my show. You're a complete and utter halfwit.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. So we got a couple things to talk about here before we get into this crazy exchange between Piers Morgan and this self-hating leftist, okay, who hates her race, is straight up self-loathing. It's very strange. You know, a lot of people that are black, they think because I have this channel and I don't go with mainstream black narratives, which is basically supporting Democrats no matter what, that I'm self-loathing. And I'm like, hello, the title of the channel is called Black Anomaly Rising. It's got black in the name. I'm pretty black, if anybody hadn't noticed, but that's neither here nor there. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and show this clip where Martha Raddatz of ABC Fake News and liberal propagandist for life, even she had to admit that Donald Trump's role in this ceasefire deal between Israel and Gaza and Hamas was crucial.
Biden shrugged off a question yesterday about Trump being responsible for this deal as a joke. How much credit do you think the incoming president deserves for this deal?
Well, there are certainly hostage families on the street in Tel Aviv who say it is Donald Trump who helped get this over the line. You heard President-elect Trump say there would be hell to pay if the hostages were not released, if there was not a ceasefire agreement before he took office. Having those two administrations work together really did seem to make a difference.
You also had another meltdown here from Don Lemonhead, for the same reasons. These people hate to give credit where credit is due.
What say you?
Well, this is what I say. According to diplomats who were involved firsthand in the negotiation, President Biden refused to put any pressure on Netanyahu. And ultimately, they gave up that any deal would happen. It was, and Don, you and I talked about President Trump. I have no love. And I don't want to give Trump any credits, but I know but I am in the business of telling the truth.
Same.
Donald Trump intervention have been monumental in making the ceasefire deal possible.
Well, let me ask you this then. So why did they not wait until he took office, which is just going to be in about a week?
Because he didn't want to deal with these issues as he get into office. He want this issue to be off the table.
Rula. Okay, I don't agree with that. I think Donald Trump would like to have started off, we know Donald Trump, the day of his inauguration or on the day to announce a ceasefire. The fact that it happened on Biden's watch, I think that leads many people to question whether it was. And look, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but that's going to lead many people to question.
Do you know when the ceasefire will enter in? Do you know when the ceasefire will start?
It's going to start. Well, the temporary ceasefire is going to start. It should start on Sunday, correct?
It will start on the 19th.
You mean the permanent?
No, the phase one of the ceasefire will start the day
Trump
inauguration. Basically, that's when it will happen.
Now, since it's Friday, I figured I'd go ahead and react to Piers Morgan versus, I don't even know what this lady's name is. I just know I saw some of this clip and I was like, this lady is wild. She has some serious issues, and this is kind of how a lot of leftist brains work. It's like there's a lot of denigration, especially of white men and white skin, and it sounds very strange. Like, it's not really a thing, at least I don't think so, that you hear from other races, but as it relates to a lot of like woke liberals, at least in the United States, this is a thing that they do all the time. It's like public enemy number one is white men. Like, it's just how it is, I guess, because technically white men are pretty much like the top of the ladder, so to speak, in America. But I still don't feel like it's a reason to loathe I mean, effectively like your own kind. It seems pretty stupid and self-deprecating to me. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and react to this.
Did we come up against the white man mantra of it's complicated? I think we did, folks. Here we are again.
Well, hang on, what colour are you?
Responding
hang on, what colour are you?
I'm sadly of your camp, Piers.
You're white. So why are you using skin?
Why are you using skin? Well,
you're sad you're white.
Israel's no, sadly in your camp is what I said.
What does that mean?
You know,
what do you mean?
Affiliated with your life.
You're going to toss around skin colour, Jives. What do you mean?
Yes. Anyway, your question
what do you mean?
was
what do you mean?
That in November 2024,
what do you mean by your skin colour, Jive? Are you saying that because we have white skin, we can't comment on this?
Oh, spare me. You know, this little victim thing you do.
It's not a victim thing. I'm asking you to clarify exactly what you mean when you say these things.
And I will tell you exactly what I'm going to clarify, which is that in November 2024, Yoel Gallant, who is a wanted war criminal and Israel's ousted defense minister, actually told the families of hostages that Israel had actually achieved all its military objectives in Gaza. And he was very clear on something that is well known within Israel.
Should Hamas...
That is that
my question for you is... Sorry, you have to answer my question or I'll move on to somebody else.
I'm still going to your question.
No, answer my question. Should Hamas have any power going forward after this or not?
Amatok. Political objectives of this deal are not, unfortunately, peace, which is the only sort of deal that we should be discussing at this
point. Should Hamas have any power after this?
A political... I'm not Palestinian. How is it for me to even answer that question? What I will tell you...
You seem a world authority... A world authority on everything Israel's doing, but you can't even answer a basic question about whether Hamas should have any power after this.
Yes, sweetheart, I just do analysis.
I'm not your sweetheart, I'm not your daddy, I'm not any of these stupid little jibes you're doing. I am white, a slur you seem to think is somehow worth delivering in the middle of this.
The current deal that we have on the table is really not a ceasefire deal, unfortunately, because there are no guarantees that phase 2 and 3 of the deal will ever be brought about. And I think that's really where the focus of this conversation should be.
You can't answer my question about Hamas having power.
Why don't we talk about serious things, Piers?
Why don't you just answer my question? I would actually say whether Hamas has power after this is a pretty damn serious question.
Do you
think they should?
I will get to that.
Do you think they should?
I will get to that.
Get to it now, because it's the question I've asked you.
I will get to it on my own time.
What's your answer?
My answer is, are you ready to hear it?
Answer it.
Little drum roll for you. Dum-dum-dum-dum.
What the hell is wrong with this?
We should be looking at a peace deal that achieves actual peace in the region.
Should Hamas have any power?
At the moment, the current phased proposal does not allow
one more time before I leave you. Should Hamas have any power?
You're going to leave me? Oh, that would be sad. Let's actually talk about
I wouldn't worry about it because you'll never be back here again. But just for the purposes of the question, for the purposes of the question, we're not all 5-year-olds. Why don't you just try and be an adult? Try and be an adult in the room and answer a straight question.
How about you don't talk over me?
No, how about you answer my question or you shut up? Which one's it going to be?
You just tell me to shut up on
Yes, I did. No, I gave you a choice. Answer the question or shut up. One of the two. Which one's it going to be?
You're not my dad, sweetheart.
Which one's it going to be?
You're not going to tell me what to do. And I'm
Ahmed, let me go to you because you seem
the real question.
Like somebody who won't be calling me sweetheart or dad. No, I'm done with you. I'm sorry. I'm done with you, Myriam. You're a complete. I do actually on my own show. I do on my show. You're a complete and utter half-wit.
This is your brain on wokeness, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like. I mean, complete childishness, petty, couldn't articulate any points, refused to answer any questions, dishonest, self-deprecating. I mean, guys, this was totally ridiculous. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm hoping that whatever this deal is, which, I mean, we pretty much know none of the details of, but I'm hoping whatever the heck this deal is, at least you get the hostages home and whatever they want to do over there, they do over there. If Israel wants to do some oppression to make sure they don't get attacked again, then I think that they should, because, I mean, Hamas is literally saying that they're going to execute attacks similar to October 7th again. Numerous people have said that. Some of those people they've killed, sure, but, you know, they got underlings or whatever, so they're going to keep trying it. I don't know what they need to do to prevent that from happening, but that's going to be their business. I'm going to worry about the homeland, the United States. We just need to keep our heads on a swivel and make sure that we're good over here. So appreciate you, President Trump, for doing your thing like you promised, making sure that the message was loud and clear. There'll be all hell to pay if that ceasefire deal was not complete and those hostages returned prior to the inauguration date, January 20th. So I appreciate Donald Trump for all his work, and I appreciate Piers Morgan for this amazing laugh on this wondrous Friday. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Joe Biden deserves more credit and that Trump's perhaps taking too much? Or do you think Joe Biden is a clown and a fool and deserves pretty much no credit because the deal wasn't clearly happening until Trump won the election? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
No other. Just to be clear to viewers who are as annoyed, I'm sure, as I am by this juvenile, pathetic performance, the only person who will never be platformed on this show again is you. Because you, Myriam, have turned this every chance you've got into a pathetic juvenile rant.